that the papers were not particularly difficult. Well, if we say 45 to 50 and 75 to 80 and take an average of that, then 60 to 65, something like that, is halfway between those two scores. All right? Right. Shut up. Right. At some time in the next couple of weeks or so, either on Friday of next week or Friday the week after, I think it will be, you will be taking one other paper. Let me tell you about it. It's not part of your year exam. It's something entirely different. It's called a basic numeracy certificate. Now, I've mentioned about it before. I'm going to tell you what it's about.
To get a certificate?
It's called a basic numeracy right. Yes? That's the three-part thing. I mentioned it once before earlier in the year. Numeracy is can you handle numbers? In the same way literacy is can you handle letters and words. Right? Now sit on the seat properly to say that. Come on. Right. This is a three-part exam which you will take in one part in each of your third, fourth and fifth years. So you're taking part one now, you'll take part two at some stage. Well, my fourth year group are taking their fourth year, their part two, roughly the same time as you're taking your part one. You'll take your part three in your fifth year, probably about March of your fifth year. Now, it is an exam over a double period, which basically covers the sort of thing you've been doing, arithmetic. For part one, you are not allowed to use calculators. For part two and three, yes, you can use calculators. So it is exactly in line. So it's like one of the papers you've done now, a bit different. I'll tell you what the syllabus is in a moment. So you take part one this year. In a year's time, you'll take part two. About 8 months after that, in March of whatever it is, 1986 or something, you'll take part three, and you'll also take at that time a medical test. You get a certificate which you will find very useful to show employers, because it is different from the normal maths exam. It doesn't contain a lot of things which maths exams do contain, geometry and algebra and that sort of thing. It's basically something which some people can pass, even though they may not be able to get a CSE at all. It's not very difficult, and quite honestly, I would expect every one of you to pass it. If you do fail level one, you get a chance to retake it. It means you're going to sit a different paper all over again. Okay? Most of you will pass first time. The pass mark for level one is 70%, I think it is. Right? You're having it either on Friday the 29th of June or Friday the 6th of July in the double lesson. All right? I don't know for definite. Next Monday, by the way, lessons 2 and 3, you'll be pleased to know that instead of maths, you're having your RE exam. I will be invigilating your RE exam in Mr Pike's hut, and all the maths teachers will be invigilating an RE exam. The point of that is that the RE exam requires a double lesson, and RE hasn't got any double lessons. So therefore, the maths department has left the RE department one of its double lessons, and all the maths teachers will be invigilating RE rather than taking maths. Yes? No, you won't be taking it by class. You'll be taking it by maths group, because the exam is the same right across the third year, apparently. All right? I didn't shout at you. I spoke perfectly normally. Fine. Shut up.